we'll all agree on this particular thing is the fact that you can see when you see His Majesty the King, King Charles III, just how close he is to his grandchildren. We saw that, didn't we, at the Platinum Jubilee celebrations where he took charge of the very demanding, some might say, Prince Louis while watching that concert. I love the way that Catherine just let him go for a moment's peace, you know, so she could collect her thoughts, maybe straighten her hair and wonder exactly how she was going to control her youngest child. But he seemed very much at ease, didn't he, with the King and Queen Camilla. And it's interesting to see this because, of course, lots of people have said in the past that King Charles was a rather reserved father. Now, thankfully, Prince William, the Prince of Wales, has counteracted that and said he was very much hands-on, did as much as he could in the time scale that he had. Of course, he was a very busy Prince of Wales, very much in demand and taking along a lot more duty from his mother, the late Queen. But it's interesting recently at that toast for his coronation in Buckingham Palace, where he raised a glass apparently to Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, saying wherever they may be. It's rather poignant, really, and rather touching. You see, the bottom line is, according to a very good source, the King had hoped that by finally bestowing those titles that apparently Prince Harry and Meghan Markle truly wanted, Prince and Princess, even though she claimed, of course, very famously, that titles meant nothing, well, he had hoped that might have been a bit of a thawing of the waters. Now, as we know, Princess Lilibet, or Princess Lily, turns 2. And again, you're going to read stories about how King Charles is getting ready to send lots of gifts and lots of presents, all that sort of stuff. But the true bottom line is this, as I've told you before, the media will want to paint this particular picture, you know, it makes for good copy. The true story is this, that many senior members of the British monarchy have simply no relationship with those 2 children. And it's really all the doing of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. You know, Harry, as I pointed out the other day, could have easily brought over Prince Archie for, well, you know, a bit of a short holiday, just the 2 boys together. A great way of gently introducing him to other members of his family. Princess Lily, well, you know, we were told, were we not, that the Queen was back and forth to Frogmore Cottage constantly, playing with this newborn. I mean, what a pack of lies that turned out to be, as we've now found out that the Queen was in great pain during her last few years. So that story was completely made up. Then we had other royal experts claiming that Catherine and William were swapping baby clothes and chatting on Zoom and Skype. As you can see, completely fabricated. Here on this channel, what we can tell you is simply this. There's no relationship, and as that child now becomes a 2-year-old princess, it is very sad and it's very hurtful to the King that he can't have any close relationship with her. But, of course, he knows that his youngest son, Prince Harry, is now an adult, a man, and it's truly up to him to decide as and when he wants to connect. But as he also knows rather publicly, Prince Harry stated that both he and Meghan Markle were openly waiting for a public apology for the way that they allegedly had been treated. And that will never be forthcoming from the Prince and Princess of Wales, and indeed the King and Queen. They have no idea what they're apologising for, but somewhere locked in the mind of Harry and Meghan is something that really runs deep. And very sadly for the King and the Queen and other senior members of the British monarchy, they simply cannot and will not be allowed to celebrate this wonderful day, which is Princess Lily's 2nd birthday. Now, for everybody on here, we're not that sort of people, so let's wish the very young princess all the very best for a happy birthday. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.